my loved ones. It's a beautiful sunny winter day, and I would love to share my walk with you and my heart. And sometimes, being an artist and very sensitive, it's just living from this oneness of life, of who we are. I notice that the feelings of melancholy, I don't know if it's the right word, but the feelings where feels like nothing is happening inside, or no inspiration to do anything. It's not bad. It's almost like our nature, emotions, body, mind want to rest. I contemplate about winter. It's so magical here in Sweden, and it's harsh. The temperature, the darkness, the constant need to keep yourself and the house warm. It's a lot of work, but with that, it's so magical, and there is a very special quality of silence. And just look at this, radiance, the crystals of the snow shimmering in the light. It's something uncomparable to the summer months or places where it's warm all the time. And I feel my soul thrives on contrasts. For some reason I was sent here to be in Sweden and I felt instantly home. And it was gray November when I arrived for the first time, and I fell in love just with the land, just with the energy. Anyway, contrasts are needed. They are a part of life, and wholeness thrives in both high and low. So we shouldn't even call it low. When it's natural, our body mind just wants to rest and keep ourselves to ourselves. There's a difference between negative state of depression and melancholy and also just this peace. It's not sad, it's just quiet. It is in these gaps I feel that new seeds are being planted, and integration of cycles, of activities start to happen. Because when it's always blooming and always summer and always hot and summer, it gets exhausting. It's yin and yang. So in this quiet moments, I feel that's where I receive grace, I receive inspiration from my artwork, I write poems. It's just like an exhale. Soul, being, body. I'm talking about body mind now. Nothing wrong with the reality world. That part of us is just like I've been creating, I've been expressing, I've been engaging, and now it's time for a gap. It's time to look at the view. It's time to contemplate. It's time just to be. And winter invites us into being, into rest. And it's only when we go against our nature, against the nature of this moment, that's where we start to get tired, exhausted, and start to suffer. So there is a superficial suffering and superficial negativity, depression, sadness, and feelings of low, which leads only to more low. And this is where we go against the natural flow of life. I'm just gonna put a glove. And there is a natural rhythm to our nature, because we are the expression of nature. We are not separate. There's natural rhythm. We just want to be mellow. Yeah, just be. And it is the most magical time, I feel, the gaps, because this is where we remember who we are, why we're here, what we love to do. That's why we start hearing the signs, the whispers of our soul and the universe, God. We start to reorient ourselves and mold. Okay, where next? What next wants to be born out of the silence and gap? What's the most true in this moment? So following that and allowing ourselves to rest without feeling of guilt or shame. We are not a machine, because when we follow the natural rhythm, we follow God. This is divine will. Divine will right now is to rest and accept all parts of who we are. So I wanted to say, in these moments of gaps, seeds for creativity are being planted. Something you wouldn't expect yourself even to create. The ideas start to come. Maybe. Maybe. And by creativity, I mean not only art. It is anything done from the pure being, from the source, from the inspiration. Going on a walk can be creative. Conversation can be creative. Yeah, cleaning the house can be creative. Cooking. So, and of course, gifts, singing, dancing, poetry, speaking, writing, painting, all of it. And if we don't allow that river of inspiration to flow through us, the river of life, the river of Tao, we start to get sick, we start to get old, because that river feeds us, and it feeds the world. It rejuvenates our being. Look at this beauty. So creativity is a very essential part of life and who we are and our well-being, and we must create space for it and give it a priority. And we're sharing in our community for heart activation this book, The War of Art, and it talks about the resistance, and the author, Steven Pressfield, genius. I recommend it to anyone. Shares this idea, concept, that everyone has a calling, and if we don't follow that calling, it starts to eat us from within. It starts to manifest as negative and dark forces, because this river of life that I was talking about, the dam is blocked, is clogged. So it starts to build up and manifest through our resistance and fear of feeling unworthiness to express that calling and follow it, it starts to manifest in all kinds of negative situations, addictions, coping mechanisms, drugs, whatever, self-sabotage, depression, on and on. So what if just the inner child that is feeling very sad, not allowed to play, not included into adult life, what if it's just that inner child, the creative force within us, the spark of genius and God, starts to ask for attention, rage. Yeah. So we listen. So we listen and follow and give it space and give it freedom. And author even suggests that maybe this is the number one priority in our lives, to follow the calling. And for you, the calling may be to awaken into full realization. Yeah, spend hours and hours in contemplation, meditation to discover who you are. For you, calling can be a mother, or start a business. It comes from a pure heart of yours. Innocence. So allowing these gaps, just being, not forcing anything, and seeing what wants to be born, allows all of the energies to settle into harmony and heart to speak. Yeah, I love this quietude, where nothing needs to be said. It's very creative silence. So in this month, Christmas, it can get busy, it can get noisy, it can get buzzy, and while nature invites us into being and into rest, into contemplation, how can we honor that inner nature and be true to ourselves without feeling of shame? That's true empowerment. Yeah. I love this light. There's just few hours a day. What is it? Maybe 5 hours of light right now. Maybe less. This where I live. It's not the north of Sweden, so it's heart of Sweden. And very blessed to see the sun. It's it's very magical in the winter season to see the sun reflecting in the snow. So I really appreciate this quality of colors in winter, and the nature of light, it's very bluish, at the same time, you know, it's more peachy. And because of blue is cold, the yellow gets warmer. And then during sunsets, it gets all like violet, pinky, pastel colors. It's really, oh sorry. It's really in Sweden only I feel this color, or I see this pastel tones. I don't remember it in Ukraine in winter. It's a lot of gas and pollution there. The hilltops are so cozy. The treetops are covered in snow. Yeah. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Love it, love it, love it. On Sunday, December 15th, come join for satsang before Christmas. It's gonna be beautiful. Yeah, the links to join the webinar below. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, life. Thank you, sun. Thank you, earth. Thank you, beautiful beings. Let's go home and have hot chocolate. Yeah, fresh air in winter is a must. Okay, see you soon. Take care and feel your heart. Feel your heart beating. Feel your heart being open. Feel the love, the warmth, the sun within your heart. Loving you.